Hello there, programs. Welcome to another episode of EXP, where this week I'll be transversing the universe in the latest update for No Man's Sky. Okay, so here's the thing. This is the kind of game you want to curl up in front of the couch with for a couple hours. So I'm going to take you through some of the latest changes, and in my next video I'll be getting you the best tips and tricks that I've found for making cash, for managing your inventory, and some general ideas on how to succeed in the game. But for now, this is an overall look at the game post-update. So just so you know, this is a huge space exploration sim that you wouldn't complete. Not even a fraction of a millionth of a percent of it. Even if you spent the rest of your life playing this game, you would not complete it. Personally, I'm super addicted to the game. Even when it first came out on PC in 2016, although I don't have footage for it, fighting my way through the first few hours of the game, to finally getting my ship and breaking the atmosphere for the very first time is probably one of my greatest gaming moments of all time. Anyways, it's time for my first segment called Stuff You Probably Don't Need to Know.
Stuff you probably don't need to know.
Yo, so they say No Man's Sky's universe is infinite, but in fact it's not quite. Hello Games have said that computers don't do infinity very well, but there are 18 quintillion planets in this universe. If you visited each one for 1 single second, it would take you 585 billion years to see them all. That is pretty crazy. Something else you may not need to know is No Man's Sky has been in development for about 6 years. The creator Sean Murray started working it on secret, I think, but his first team was actually 4 people that made this entire game. Until now, I think it's been increased to about 13. But for a game of this magnitude and this complexity and intelligence, 13 people, it's pretty outstanding. Okay, now, the game has been shrouded in a lot of controversy, and that started when 2 streamers started playing the game and decided that they'd meet up on a planet. The odds were actually unfathomable that they could actually find each other and actually navigate to a planet where they could meet. But when they got to said planets, they couldn't actually see each other, and this kind of sparked massive outrage. I'm not going to get into the specifics, but it was quite ugly for Hello Games at the time. You might need to know this is a sandbox game, so when you strap yourself in and you set out for your journey among the stars, your journey is completely unique to anyone else that has stepped foot on this game. Each planet you visit will never have been set foot on by another player. You are the first explorer making your way through this multiverse. It's freaking awesome and really intelligent. Okay, so critical hits! Most of my gameplay was in 2016, and it was actually on PC. But I thought I'd buy it on PS4 this time around, and so as you can see in the clip that I'm showing you, I had just landed on a planet, giddy with joy to explore, and with maximum effort I exited my craft, only to find myself stuck in a building that I could not get out of no matter what I tried. Now, I had to restart my entire game, which was alright because I was only 7 hours in. But if I was 80, 100, 200 hours in and I had to restart, things would get broken, is all I'm saying. I hope this doesn't happen to anyone else. It's only happened once, so let's just sweep that under the rug. Alright. So you can in fact meet up with other players. Multiplayer is still severely limited. But I have already jumped around with a couple friends on a planet, and it is immensely fun, guys, and very cool, just so you know. The freighter change is really amazing. Having a fleet to call upon whenever is necessary is nothing short of spectacular. Just don't expect to be Lord Commander of the Underverse overnight. It does take time and money, and it's worth the effort in the end. The graphical changes are really outstanding as well. Even though the entirety of the game is procedurally generated, the quality is still unbelievable at times. Let me just remind you that this is just a group of 13 people, not some gigantic studio, and the things they are doing, once again, are very magical. The foundation building changes will keep you busy for hours on end, hours. I think half of my gameplay is probably building bases and structures from planet to planet to planet. So I think in following a few videos, I'll definitely make a guide on how you should structure your planets when you get going, and what to do going forward. So that's it. Stay tuned for my next video where I'll be giving you a definitive guide of the do's and don'ts for No Man's Sky. If you have any burning questions you'd like answered, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys have experienced so far, any crazy stories, the mad stuff you've built. Throw me a tweet at EXP Streams or tag me on Insta at EXP Streams Involved. Get involved, guys. And if you're looking for a teammate, you can look me up on PS4 under Zoltang. Zoltang. Love and peace, guys. Catch you on the next level. Zoltang!